welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
73.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he gets this one down inside the 10, but it will set up 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? They'll run with Barkley. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. McLeod now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide. Hey, kill. Watch the bullet. Hey, 47. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Yeah! There we go. Wide.
Here's Prescott. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's 4th down.
They'll try to run.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey, thumbs up. Alert.
Hurts will try it again. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Not only did they convert on 4th down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense.
To the goal line and in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go, 46, 46. Yeah! There we go, going to 53. There we go, kill, kill! Go. 26.
Now a give up the middle. His defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 43-yard
Going to
line.
54, going to 54. Wide eight.
Second down, Prescott. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
On third down, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Tobin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now that on fourth down, escaping to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now it is first and goal.
Yeah, hey, 47. There we go, kill. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dallas. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dallas. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. Down the left sideline. That changes a lot. He's out of bounds all the way down at the 20-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. 45 yards.
First down. A gain of 45 yards.
And in motion is Brown.
Philadelphia.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. I'll give on the ground, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Prescott now. This one caught by Chase. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Back to throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 39 yards. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. To throw is Hurts. Flush to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah! There we go, boy. Hey, kill.
Prescott has crossing right side, and Chase has it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3
Kill.
at the 43-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season. And he gives his team a first down.
First down.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet. Hey, easy. 63, back.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got his man down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
A 52-yard attempt.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
McLeod now to return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Their own 41-yard line.
47. Yeah! Line 8. 26.
First down, Prescott. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Brandon Aubrey
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 45, this is a 55-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 2 scores. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Line 8. We're going to 54.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. To the left side. Caught by Chase. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Hey, kill. 47.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah!
Back to the ground after the penalty. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
Now Prescott. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
The kicker
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Finding room across midfield. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Drive will start on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Kill.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 38-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
47.
To throw is Dak. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Dak to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
47.
Throwing is Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
47. Kill. Here we go, 47. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We're going to 53. 26.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. We're going to 54. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit to 7.
Cowboys, 31.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great, set. Anyone,
Now Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Second and 5.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 7.
A run with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. On to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 41, here's second and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. There's that man again, another catch. This is 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, kill!
Prescott now. He's got his man. It's Pickens.
And the Cowboys first down.
A first down throw for Prescott. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Kill! Yeah, here we go! Wait, take point, eh? Here we go, 47! Go! Wait, take...
Prescott again. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Kill! 46.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Here we go. Wide. Hey, kill. 47.
To the air again. Prescott. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
Chase. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide.
Again, Prescott to the air. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
The 44-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Once again, it's Barkley. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game.